What's up, y'all? Andy Kruger here. Today's video, I'm going to show you one way you can train your dog to bark and hold without a helper. Giddy up. All right, so first things first, check the setup. Since I am training for the French ring sport, I have a regulation size blind. You can get all the dimensions for that on ringsport.org. And then I got all this nonsense in here, barrels to block the dog from trying to go around, gates so that it lands the dog in the exact position that I want them to bark and hold. Now, before you move right to the blind, you want to make sure you have the first few steps done. Of course, patreon.com/Andy Kruger. I have some in-depth videos on that. If you're thinking, oh man, Andy, you're trying to make me pay for all the goods, I'll put a couple clips right here so you can see. Now let's get the dog. Couché. Rest. Cherche bark. Done. Couché. Rest. Cherche bark. Once your dog has that down, you can switch out the toy for a decoy or a helper. Once your dog has that down, you can remove the gate. My older boy Jasper was gracious enough to show you guys what that final product is gonna look like. And boom, there you have it, folks. It's really that simple. The reason I say one way to train it in the intro, because there's a million ways you could do this. But if you're training solo, or if you only have access to a helper or decoy once in a blue moon, this is the perfect way to get it started. You'll notice that I like to use these gates. I like to use the fence. The reason for that is to stop any bad habits from potentially forming. If there's no barrier there, your dog's gonna be constantly trying to grab the toy, punch the toy. You're gonna have to say, no, don't do that. Yeah, bark, no, don't do that. And it's gonna turn into a big mess. So when you have that barrier there, it allows the dog to learn a perfect rhythmic bark without any of those shenanigans of them trying to grab the toy early. Pro tip. Thank y'all very much for watching. Really appreciate the support. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe. What are you doing? You're freeloading off your boy. Subscribe to the channel. New videos weekly. Like it. Comment. If you want to be one of the cool kids, patreon.com/Andy Kruger. Until next time, happy training. Okay, Frederico, I leave him behind the fence. I close the gate. He knows what's going on at this point. We've done this a few times. Now I'm using a tug and I throw the tug. Boom, it's pretty close to the fence. And now I come up to the tug, I grab it, boom, he's barking. Now if you can hear the bark, I want a nice loud, a good clear, heavy bark, boom, before I throw it. So when he gives me that good deep bark, movement, I throw it, I freeze, he gives me some good barking, boom, I throw it over and reward him.